this thing that will steal your joy fast as fuck without you realizing it if you let it. And most people don't realize that they're doing this. It's very unconscious. And so our goal and intention with this live is to bring this to your conscious mind, your conscious awareness, so you can spot when you fall into this frequency and clean it up quickly, feel better, and align yourself more with the outcomes that you desire to experience in this life. This is a frequency shift around alignment. And I perceive of as alignment as like I'm aligned with my true self at the core, the source part of me, the God part of me, whatever you want to call our higher power, higher mind. It's there. If you're on my page and you consume my content, you most likely believe that we are all extensions of source energy. So I was listening to a voice clip from a client. By the way, say hi when you pop on. Sometimes Facebook lets me see the comments, sometimes it doesn't, but if you say hi, either live or on the replay, I can say hi back to you, and I love to do that. So I was listening to a voice clip from a client, and she was describing this feeling of ickiness, and this can show up as ickiness, it can show up as pressure, it can show up as sadness, it can show up as anxiety, it can show up as any sort of different form of what we could label as negative emotion, right? And she was describing a feeling of ickiness, and she was saying, like, I'm making this move, like I'm already doing it. I'm doing the thing that I know my heart and soul is calling me to do, and yet I still feel icky because there's this part of me that has been used to doing this thing instead. Hey, Jan, thanks for the hearts. I appreciate it. How are you? Good to see your face on here. So my client was like, I'm doing this, which my higher self is telling me to do. And part of me is used to doing this because that was the old unconscious habit that we uncovered wasn't serving her. And so that part of her was like, ooh, you should be doing this because this is what you've always done, right? And this is the frequency shift here. The ickiness or the pressure or the fear or the anxiety or whatever the negative emotion is for you, when you experience that within yourself, it's not saying the thing that you're doing is wrong, right? Because she was like, higher self is calling me to do this. Like, I know it in my heart and soul. It's not, the negative emotion isn't coming from that thing being wrong, which is what a lot of people assume. So then they will revert back to the old self, revert back to the old habit that doesn't serve them, revert back to the doubt, the fear, whatever. The negative emotion comes from the split energy. It comes from, I want to do this, or I want to have this, or I want to be this type of person, but XYZ. But, and your list of buts may be really fucking long, right? And, or it may just be one but, or it may be a couple buts. But when you have a desire, AKA, this is the type of person I want to be, this is what I want to experience, this is what I want to manifest, this is how I want to feel, whatever the desire is. And then part of you is going, but your energy is literally like in a tug of war. So it's like, I want to turn this way, but I don't think that I can, so I'm looking over here, right? It's like one foot's on the gas and one foot's on the brake. We're doing the car analogies because we're sitting in the car. And when you've got one foot on the gas and one foot on the brake, you're basically like stalling out. You're not really going anywhere. You're not getting the momentum, right? So the shift here isn't don't do the thing that you're called and led to do, which is what most people assume. It's clean up the split energy. Be willing to look at that list of buts and ask yourself, is that ultimately true? Is that the highest way to look at this, right? Again, this is alignment work, because when you are in alignment with source energy, with a better feeling truth, you naturally start to do better, feel better, show up better. And it's in that frequency that you are now backing your moves. And this is where your moves have this ripple effect, and the results come in a way that is like not logical to the human mind. But when you think about it, it actually makes sense, because if you're making a move and you're going, I want to do this or I want to be this, but insert excuse, insert limiting belief, insert fear, you don't even have all of your energy on board with your move. So your move is like diluted, if that makes sense. Tell me if this is clicking. Give me hearts if this is clicking, if I'm explaining it well. Your move is then diluted and it's not fully potent. So it can't really have the effect that it could have if the energy that was leaked out over here was behind the move that you were making. You feel this, right? Yay, the hearts are coming in. Thanks, Jan. If you had all of your energy on board, all of you, heart, mind, soul, body, on board with the move could actually fucking work. The move could actually make you feel better. The move could actually create this ripple effect of results where now one move creates the results that 10 moves or 20 moves used to create for you. And this is where alignment creates an energetic leverage that works on your behalf. And this is where getting results in any area of life, relationships improving, health improving, money improving, business, work, whatever it is, any area, when you are in alignment, you have an energetic leverage that works for you, and now your results are not dictated and determined by your effort and your action. How much you're doing, what you're doing, when you're doing it, like how hard you're trying, right? If you've ever been like, I'm just trying so fucking hard, like why isn't it working? That's the sign that there is split energy that is leaking out. So your moves aren't fully backed. You're not backing your decisions. You're not backing your moves. You're not backing yourself. And that's what's creating the negative emotion, the split energy. Not that the move is wrong or that the desire isn't meant for you. It's that you've got leaky split energy. I remember when I was in the dating world, before I was fully backing the experience that I wanted to have, which is like, I want a relationship. I want a man that chooses me. I want a partner that shows up. I want romance. I want growth. I want joy. Like I wanted this relationship that I hadn't really experienced. I definitely hadn't experienced, and I hadn't seen modeled very much, right? And so I had a lot of split energy. And so I went into dating with just like leaking boundaries, not believing even that men like my husband existed, not believing that men wanted commitment. And so I had to like, trick him into wanting me. Like he doesn't really want commitment, so I have to pretend like I don't either. And I'm just like, like eventually I'm gonna wow him with how amazing I am, and then he's gonna want commitment with me. Like it was like our split energy will have us doing some crazy shit, but first and foremost, it will have us feeling like shit. And so I went into dating feeling like shit. And if you're going into dating or business or, improving your health or anything, feeling like shit, you're not really going to enjoy the process. You're not really going to enjoy the journey. And then you're going to put the outcome on this huge pedestal of, I'll feel better when I have the guy or when I have the money or when I have the goal. And that's actually creating separation, making it take even longer. So there's so many like nuances at play with this, but the message I want you to take away from all of this is like, the negative emotion isn't bad. The negative emotion is showing you where your energy is split so that you can clean it up, get it back in alignment with your desired outcome, with who you truly are at your core, and then feel better now in the journey and receive your outcome even faster working even less, not having to know how, just enjoying the process. And so when I guided my client through this, when we looked at her split energy, it was coming from these limiting beliefs. And so we got to shift the limiting beliefs, and then more of her energy is now going to be on board with her having the outcome that she wants. More of her energy is going to be backing her actions that she's already doing, and thus create a ripple effect of even more potent results for her. We're going into more of these energetics tomorrow in my free masterclass. It's already done, because if you truly knew it was already done, you wouldn't have a lot of split leaky energy. You wouldn't be feeling you wouldn't be feeling pressure or tension or fear or anxiety so often throughout the process of whatever it is that you want to create. It's already done is a frequency that has you feeling high on life. Literally, that's how I feel right now, high on life, like crying happy tears of, I'm just so grateful that I'm existing on this planet. And that frequency is what makes it happen. And so whatever you think about when I say it's already done, whether it's, your dream relationship, an improvement in your current relationship, your dream body, family life, business, money, success, like whatever it is, this is frequency work that applies to any area of your life. And when you hear that I'm hosting a free masterclass called It's Already Done, your mind automatically goes to one of your desires, most likely, if not more than one. I want you to tune into that. And I want you to feel into the knowing of if you belong in this room, if that's the next right step for you. Especially if you have watched this live and you're going, oh shit, I have a long list of buts. I want it, but. Because this is a space where we clean up that energy, and I'm showing you how. It is not, oh, Elizabeth was just born with this perfect life and she ended up in this perfect marriage, and it's not like that at all. It's, I had a long list of buts. A long list. It's, I was willing to look at them and determine if they were ultimate truth or not, and decide who I wanted to be, clean up the energy, do the frequency work, and then these things started coming in. This is something that anybody can do, and anyone has the power to do. And that's the vibe of this free masterclass and activation. So I'm going to post the link here, or you can DM me for it. I would love to, chat with you in the DMs and celebrate you. Just DM me the word done. I'm also going to post it here. It's going down tomorrow at 11 a.m. EST, Sunday tomorrow. It's going to be free for a limited time. We are going to talk about all of this, energetics, and the power that is built into you. You are lacking nothing to have the life that you want. You are lacking nothing. You will think it's the time. You will think it's the age. You will think it's the money. You will think it's the circumstances. No, it's none of that. It's just you being in alignment with who the fuck you truly are at your core. You remembering that, you waking up to that power that was built inside of you as you were created in God's image on this planet and chose to be here and experience heaven on earth. It's not a place we go to after we die. It's a state of being that you can create and receive and tap into and feel now. Now, there's no waiting. And that's the vibe of my work. So DM me the word done to join, and or I'm going to post the link here. I would love to have you. Let's fucking go. This is a space where you start to really lock into the knowing that you can be, do, and have whatever the fuck you want. I love you. Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you inside the masterclass and or on the internet. Do we like my Halloween nails? They're fun, right? Love you guys.